The elderly man gestured for us to sit closer to the fire, his eyes narrowing slightly as he took in our disheveled appearance and the urgency in our eyes. The warmth from the fire was a welcome relief against the cool night air, helping to soothe our aching bodies and still frayed nerves. We settled on the ground across from him, our backs to the fire, absorbing its heat. "Please," I began, my voice steady despite the chills running through my body. "We need your help. We've escaped from a facility. They're doing things there, experiments. We need to know if you've seen others like us, or heard anything about what happens there." The man sighed deeply, poking at the fire with a stick, sending sparks flying into the night sky. His face, illuminated by the flickering light, was etched with lines of concern. "It's a place of many shadows," he began slowly, choosing his words with care. "They say it's a research facility, funded by some big corporations overseas. But the whispers in the village speak of strange goings-on. People taken in the night, families not hearing from loved ones for months. Some never come back." My husband leaned forward, his eyes intent on the man's face. "Have you seen others escape? How did they get out?" The elder nodded slightly. "A few have made it out over the years, like phantoms in the night. They don't talk much, too scared, but they whisper of tests, of drugs and experiments that change a man. They speak of doctors with cold eyes and hearts full of greed." My heart raced as I listened, each word painting a darker picture of the place we had fled. It wasn't just our imagination or a bad dream. The danger was real and horrifyingly close. "And the villagers," I continued. "What have they done about it?" The man's expression hardened. "Many are afraid, and with good reason. Those who ask too many questions tend to disappear. We live in the shadow of that place, trying to keep our heads down." I felt a chill that wasn't from the night air. This wasn't just a remote evil. It was a pervasive threat that had instilled fear in an entire community. "We need to expose them," I said determinedly, looking to my husband, who nodded in agreement. "We can't let this continue." The old man looked between us, a spark of something like admiration, or perhaps resolve, in his eyes. "It won't be easy. You're up against powerful forces, but with the right evidence, perhaps you could bring them down." "We escaped with nothing," my husband admitted, frustration edging his voice. "We need proof." The elder stood, moving with a purpose that belied his age, and went into his modest hut. He returned with a small, worn notebook. "Take this," he said, handing it to me. "It's everything I've gathered over the years, names, dates, descriptions. It's not much, but it's a start." Grasping the notebook, I felt the weight of our mission grow, tempered by a flicker of hope. "Thank you," I whispered, the gravity of our task settling in. With the notebook as our starting point, we now had a path forward. It wouldn't be easy, but the drive to bring justice for those who couldn't fight for themselves, and to protect our families, fueled our resolve. As the fire crackled behind us, our planning began, plotting our next moves in the quiet shadows of the village night.
For more episodes, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification button. Catch you on our next episode of Flash Marriage.